Namaskar dear students, welcome you to our channel Bio by Gulab Sir. As a part of series of lecture, next topic is Reptilia. You are aware about snakes, different kind of snakes. So it is easy to write general characteristics about snakes. But even though some of the anatomical characters that are not being seen by you, so has to be discussed. They have long cylindrical body and their body is divided into head, neck and tail. So neck is very important because amphibians, they were not having neck directly, they were having head attached with trunk. But here, as a morphological character, that their body is divided into head, neck and tail, trunk and tail. So here, as usual, that first characteristic, that they are aquatic, that too freshwater as well as marine water. And you are aware about cobra as a terrestrial and krait or viper as a aquatic. Both of them are very poisonous. Cobra is highly poisonous snake to be on the land, and viper is highly poisonous snake to be in the water. And thus that their body is long cylindrical as already discussed and divided into what? But very important, that as an anomalous character, as fish body is covered by scale, but here snakes or reptiles, their body is also covered by scales. But see the types of scales. They are cornified, horny, epidermal scales or scute. Cornified and horny means very dry and rough and tough, and that is what difference. Okay. Next, their tympanic membrane is exposed as tympanic membrane of the frog. What is common in frog, snake and birds? That can be asked. Tympanic membrane of all these three, that is exposed. They don't have external ear. This is a common point. Question can be asked in any way. There are different arenas and different direction to ask the question. Therefore, we should compare when we learn the morphological character or general characteristics of the phylum. Now, next one, as I told you, that fishes were having eyes without eyelid, amphibians has eyes with eyelid, snake also has eyes with eyelid, and even birds also has eyes with eyelids. So we can consider these 2 points as eyes with eyelids and exposed tympanic membrane are common in amphibians, reptiles and birds. So see how best question can be asked. Next, that limbs present in some reptiles and absent in some. But when present in some, they have 5 digits, and that too clawed digit is very important, clawed digit, because amphibians were not having clawed, and that is the difference. So 5 digits, clawed digits. They are cold-blooded as amphibians. Fishes, amphibians and reptiles, they are cold-blooded. Birds are not cold-blooded, they are warm-blooded. So we can make the difference. See, fish, amphibians and reptiles are cold-blooded. Mammals and birds are warm-blooded. Which character of reptiles are similar to amphibians and which are similar to birds? That is very important, as well as which are dissimilar with amphibians and dissimilar with bird. That is also important, because if you learn that one, you will get the question in NEET. Otherwise, write any 6 general characteristic in school exam, board exam, it's become as easy. But to get that difficulty level of the question, you must have comparative knowledge about this phylum, and therefore I am referring this one. And my aim is to have this video is this, that to explain you some comparative study so as to get question in NEET. And I hope you got it, my intention behind repeating that statement. They are cold-blooded with 3.5 chamber heart. 3.5 chamber heart, why? Because amphibians has 3 chamber heart, reptiles has 3.5. Which one is the half? Ventricle. 2 auricles are completely separated, but ventricle is incompletely separated. And therefore we can say that they have 4 chamber heart, but ventricle is incompletely separated, so partially blood get mixed, not fully. As in birds and mammals, they have 4 chamber heart. So in evolutionary history, fish has 2 chamber heart, amphibians has 3 chamber heart, reptile has 3.5 chamber heart, birds and mammals has 4 chamber heart. I hope again you got it. My intention to say this in a sequence of evolutionary stages. Now with that 4 chamber heart, they pump pure blood, no doubt. Somewhat get mixed, but not thoroughly mixed blood as in amphibians. Elementary canal commonly open into cloaca. That is again frog, amphibians, reptiles and birds, their elementary canal open into the cloaca. Another third characteristic similar in these 3 groups, amphibians, reptiles and birds. So please remember these three similar characters. Can be asked, write any three similar characters between amphibians, reptiles and birds. Or one of the following statement shows similarity in amphibians, reptiles and birds. That will be the NEET question. I hope this one you will remember. Kidney is metanephric. Already I told you there are three types of kidney: protonephric, mesonephric, metanephric. They have metanephric. What is metanephric? Definitely in anatomy when we learn about excretory system, definitely I will explain it. Pulmonary respiration, clear. They have 12 pairs of cranial nerves. In amphibians, what we learn? 10 pairs of cranial nerves. So hereafter, that reptile, frog, reptile, birds and mammals, they have 12 pairs of cranial nerves. Next one, very important, why reptiles got very success to be on the land? It is because of they got cladoic egg. What is cladoic egg? That is a egg with calcareous shell, अंडा जिसके ऊपर वो सफेद वाली हार्ड टॉप कवरिंग रहती है, that prevent them from desiccation when they are on the land. Frog, that they lay egg on and spawn inside the water. They have external fertilization, external development. But reptile has internal fertilization, external development. That means they copulate, sperm and ovum come in contact inside the body, develop the zygote, and that zygote get covered by, biologically covered by calcareous cell, that they lay cladoic egg. So because of that shell, they get protected and can live for many days on the land, and therefore reptiles got success to be evolved on the land. And that question can be asked as an assertion and reason why reptiles got success to evolve and continue to live on the land. The reason is, very first reason is, they got evolved to have the cladoic egg. Please remember this word cladoic, either written here and here it is clearly written that they covered with calcareous shell. Calcareous does mean that calcium carbonate. Yes. Next point, extra embryonic membranes. Already I told you when we were learning about amphibians as a differentiating point between reptile and amphibians. Reptile, bird and mammal, they are called amniote because of they have these three layers around their embryo: chorion, allantois and amnion, together called amniotes. Therefore reptiles comes under amniote, birds comes under amniote, mammals comes under amniote. Okay. Now very important, always ask, very often asked, foramen of Pinanzi. It is a hole between two atria of these reptiles, and especially it is in crocodile. So crocodile has 4-chamber heart. Moreover, it has foramen of Pinanzi, that is the hole between right and left atrium. Please remember the word foramen of Pinanzi. As we also has foramen of ovale, and that we will learn in our characteristic as a human being character or mammal character we learn. See now examples. You saw these snakes, or you have a knowledge about these snakes. Among these, very important one is, can be asked in NEET, flying frog. So like flying frog or flying fish, here flying lizard. So here this flying lizard is Draco. Once again, flying amphibians, that is frog, Hyla, flying fish, Exotitus, and flying lizard, Draco. So fish, amphibians, frog and lizard, flying fish, flying amphibian, flying reptile. You please remain in a sequence so that it can be asked one of the following is the correct statement respectively, also can be asked, or one of the following is a group of flying organisms without wings. They are not having wings, but they are adapted to have long jump with their flattened skin that they develop. Here you can see this is the skin. It's not a wings or not a feathers, but this is the skin what they have expanded to have the jump from one tree to another tree so as to protect themselves from their predator. So flying lizard, Draco, as flying frog, Hyla, and flying fish, Exotitus. You remember, and we'll get the question in NEET. Once again, as a general characteristic what we learn, if any doubt, you can ask in comment section. And I'm happy that you are continuing to see our videos, like and share it. Also, I request you to subscribe if you are new and press bell icon to receive new videos as and when they are uploaded. Thank you. Happy learning.